Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. Today I'm going to be doing a haul video first on a gift box that Shannon, one of my wonderful viewers, sent me. And then also a lot of times on the Wednesday live show I talk about this estate sale we like to go to. Well, we went this Wednesday there and I'm going to share some of the stuff that we picked up there because it was we picked up things we don't normally do. Of course, I still picked up a few things I always pick up, but I just thought it would be a good thing to share with you guys. Because we are friends with this company's owner, we don't record there, so we'll just show you what we picked up. All right, but first I'm going to start with Shannon. Let's see how freakish Robert gets because I'm using a knife.
She has zero competence with sharp objects. And I keep waiting for the day that I come home and she's cut her finger off or something. Yeah. She still looks like she knows what she's doing right now, so it's not as bad as normal. Have you been practicing?
No. Not at all. Aww, okay. She made me cry last time, so we're going to go through this and I'm going to try to maintain. How cute. Alright, first bag looks to be some Sesame Street Gund and probably Fisher Price, yeah. Look, Cookie Monster, Oscar, he's Gund. Ooh, he's vintage. Probably Applause, maybe. Dakin Applause, yeah. Applause. Look. Love him. And he's really vintage. Look. He's got the rubber head and the hands. Let's see who he is. Oh, I'm not seeing a tag. How cute is that? I don't think I've had him before. I've seen him, but I've not had him. Very cool. All right. Look, this looks familiar. All right. Look how cute. Okay, this looks Applause or Dakin. Oh, Mary Meyer. Very cool. I think I just listed a Mary Meyer. Big Bear. How cute. Look. Corduroy little dress. Aww. Alright, 3 more. Let's see. Oh, it says Goffa plush. But it has original like tag from Goffa on there. How cute. Rabbit. I just listed a whole bunch of rabbits. This is Jeffrey, Toys R Us. It says Soft Classics. Love the dogs. What do you think the breed is?
Beagle?
Maybe Beagle. Maybe Beagle.
Or a small St. Bernard.
Look at this. Very cute. Looks like a hand-stitched, crocheted, I'm assuming. Little lovey. That's a rabbit.
Yeah, if you don't use the right word, you'll get hate mail.
I know.
I've heard people talking and get offended if you call the wrong sort of fancy needlework or not needlework the wrong thing. I've seen people get offended.
Cross stitch versus needlepoint versus
crochet,
embroidered.
macrame,
Yeah, all of that. Very cute. Love that.
You'll get a throwdown on that just like you will cheering for the Gators here in East Tennessee.
Oh, wait. Look, all right. We have a Spider-Man lunchbox, and it's heavy. Shannon. Look, y'all. It's stuffed with little people. Let's see. Very, very cute. And Yo Gabba Gabba. Making sure. Oh, he's vintage. They're like I want to say 90s. I don't see him very often anymore. But cute. Couple of vintage. I call these the heavies. Oh, and all the things I like. Look, a little Duplo figure. Very cool. I'll never get that back in. Look at this. It's funny. This, I think I'm going to send to my grandson. He had to choose things that he was going to take from Mama's basement when he left. So I sent him with all of my Marble Maze stuff because he liked that. But I think he would love these. I'm gonna have to re-gift this because I think he would love this. It was just the kind of things he was liking to play. All the little stuff. Good. Oh. And then Paw Patrol. It's got something. More little people, and funny, I just packed up to ship. These are Little Tykes Toddle Tots. And there's several in here. Oh, these are the harder ones to find. This is actually, I think, maybe Noah. This might be Noah from the Ark set. But also has some of the, I think this might be one of the Zoo Talkers. Very cute. And I got a handy dandy case. Oh, Peter Pan. How cute. I'm assuming it's a book. Wonder what, oh no, it's not. Look, y'all. It's prints. These are all from Peter Pan. I love Peter Pan, but I really love the movie Hook with Dustin Hoffman playing Hook. And Robin Williams played Peter Pan, right? Yeah. Oh, and look, Sleeping Beauty. These are adorable. I've never had them, but love them. They look vintage. All right, and then she sent me a message saying save this one here that was in a clear bag wrapped in paper for last. Look. It's Grover. I love Grover. He is one of my favorite characters from Sesame Street and the Muppets. So I think Grover's going to find a place on my wall because I got to hold on to him for a while. Look how cute. I love that. All right. I'm thinking he's Hasbro, maybe. I'm not seeing a tag. But thank you very much, Shannon. These were just, I always know that you're going to pick things that are near and dear to me. So, thank you very much. All right, now the stuff that we picked up at the estate sale that we went to on Wednesday after my live. Love this company. We spent $36 total, and I'll show you some of the stuff we picked up. It kind of was, some of it was priced, and then they would just like, you know, we would be at 12 and she'd say, okay, how about 14 for everything in that bag? And we had 2 bags, so it was that kind of deal. So give or take. Blankets there were $3. I always pick up these vintage, like polyester acrylic type blankets. I think I saw one listed similar to this, about $30. I figured it was going to be anywhere between like $20 to like $35, $40 is what I usually list these. The problem with it though is this bag is very discolored. I may, and I did this with the last blanket I listed, the bag was torn. There was no wiping it down to make it not look like it had sat in a garage, you know, for years, which is probably what happened. and never got used or stored down in a basement. Look, the original price, $5.96 from Walmart. But I'll probably take it out of the bag. I'll leave it folded, and I'll leave this with it, but I'll probably take it out of the bag. I know there's people out there who would say, no, don't do that, but I just don't like selling stuff when the bag has issues and discolored and torn. So, but probably $30. Picked these up. They were all $1 each. This was I was standing there waiting for Robert to finish digging through some stuff he was looking at, and I looked at them and I thought, I Google Lensed them, couldn't find anything similar, but there's 3 of them. I'm thinking maybe $10 to $15 each when I list them. I guess you could have put your own straw in there. I don't know if they came with a straw, but there were 3 of them. And then I looked at this and passed, and here I find it in my bag because Robert bought it. It's $1. Very, very discolored. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff in it.
I was wondering, those can go for anywhere from like $20 to $80 or $90.
Yeah,
used.
not like this.
No, not like that. But I was wondering if, for parts or something, if somebody needed to put one back together.
And
I thought it was worth the risk for $1.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll clean it up. I'll scrape all of that dead stuff out because somebody who knows what they're doing can replace all of that electronic stuff. But yeah, I passed. Robert picked.
And I may have wasted $1.
But it was $1. I ain't even seen this stuff that he bought. Hunt Boston vintage electric pencil sharpener. Very good. Did you check comps?
Absolutely. Yesterday.
Yesterday, and now we've forgotten.
So I want to say 15 or 20.
That was my gut, was going to be 15 or 20. But again, this is how you learn. Especially when you're not spending a whole lot of money. $36 for everything we bought was amazing. So it's okay to take a few risks and pick up stuff, because I know some of this vintage office stuff does well. Oh, that's funny. All right. Presto hot dogger. I've had one of these before, but I don't remember. It does have the cord inside, which is a good thing. Oh no, I'm trying to see if there was a date, but I'm not seeing a date. It's just going to need a little bit of cleaning. Mostly dusty from sitting in a garage forever. But it says we paid $4, but we really didn't, a little bit less when you spread everything out. And did you remember comps on this one?
Around 20.
About 20. Keep your eye. This vintage old kitchen gadgets. People still love them. They remember them from their childhood or their grandmother's house, and they just want to buy them. And usually they're a whole lot better quality than what we can pick up these days. Definitely. They last. So we always pick up that type of stuff. And then you picked up some Bourne sandals. Very cool. We usually get like anywhere from like 15 to 20 for most of the Bournes, the Earth Spirits. What are some of the other ones? Clark's maybe a little bit more. So
yeah, they had their Clark's priced up to like $6, I think, and they had some Chacos at 8 or 10. So I didn't want to spend the money on those there.
Yeah.
Even though I know we would get our money back, it's just not the multiple that I'd really like to see.
Right.
I'd like to get Clark's and that kind of stuff at $3 or under, preferably $2.
I hadn't seen this either. These are vintage matches. Now, I think there's a rule about these. Somebody let me know in the comments about listing matches. I think you have to do something to them so that they're no longer, but I don't know. But a whole pack of them. Some of these are neat. Strike on the box. I'm sure Farm Girl Scavenger Noel probably has an opinion on this. So So help me out, girly. Very cool.
Those, if I remember right, those could go for like $1 a pack, or yeah, I want to say it was like $1 a pack or 75 cents per pack of match book in a lot.
In a lot. Yeah, that's good. I just got to figure out what the rules are about selling matches. Because I've never done it before.
They're sold on eBay, so you can do it. But it might be that you have to cut the tips of the match heads off. That might be what you have to do.
Yeah.
So that they're no longer a fire hazard.
All right, and then Robert picked up some CDs, some cassettes. They were 50 cents each. He took forever there. I went and sat down with an older gentleman. We both found a chair, and he was waiting on his wife, and I was waiting on Robert. And we just kind of sat there and chatted for a while because he was taking his time trying to figure out new things that normally I look at them and I just skip on by, like some of this other stuff he picked up. But I do appreciate it, but I had to sit there for a while talking. But these are Big Daddy Kane, except it has Iron Maiden inside. Which might be a good thing.
Iron Maiden's probably worth more money.
Probably. All right. We might have to go back and see if that CD, I won't call them CDs, that cassette is in a different case. But that's funny.
Big Daddy Kane is going to be worth like $5.
$5.
And these were 50 cents each, and I was hoping to get enough to sell in a lot. So what Iron Maiden cassette do you have there?
I have, that's funny, Cross-Eyed Mary. And The Trooper. So I'm not sure what it was called. That's funny. Hilarious. All right, now I'm going to have to check them all. This one was supposed to be Alice Cooper from the Inside. And it is Alice Cooper from the Inside. How much was it going to be worth? About...
I want to say it was 8 or 10.
And Run DMC. I remember that. Run DMC. And yeah, it's in there. So... Still, I'll probably still list them all separate. I'm not afraid to list stuff for $5. You know, if it sells very quickly, why not?
I was hoping we could do like a lot of the couple rap CDs or the hard rock CDs, or maybe put them together as a
You're calling them CDs too, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I caught it. I caught it. Even he messed up on this one.
But I looked up for 80s rap. Eazy-E, Beastie Boys, and Two Live Crew seem to have the best prices for individual cassettes. So, if you can pick these up in a lot, bunches of them, but a lot of they were going for, a lot of times you get $2 each in a lot of, like, say 20 or 40. And so if you go to an estate sale or something and you get a box of them, you could make a chunk of money on something like that. But those are the main ones. Beastie Boys did the best, actually. I drive RJ crazy playing Beastie Boys and Run DMC, and he's always just like, Dad, quit.
Oh, wait, there was one more in here. Cyndi Lauper. Yes, that one's good.
That might have been an accident.
Uh-huh. I love Cyndi Lauper. Loved her.
Now, see, this is... RJ actually likes this. He likes Cyndi Lauper. When he listens to music, he listens to 80s music, the stuff I listened to growing up, because that's what he's used to. But for whatever reason, he doesn't like the Beastie Boys or Run DMC.
All right.
But Licensed to Ill, that's the one. Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys. Like $20 for that cassette used.
Oh, look, y'all. Mercedes-Benz. Yes. I got one. Is this a hood ornament?
Yeah, it looked older. That's why I grabbed it.
Looks very interesting. There is a part number in there. Several part numbers in there, it seems. So we'll have to see.
Newer ones that seem like were $20. Older ones could be... I want to say there was one that was over $200.
Ooh. It does have some, like, corrosion a little bit, I think. That or it's just really dirty, but
that was a quick look as you were sitting over in a chair waiting. And
waiting.
I was in a rush, and I thought, okay, $5, I'll do it.
Picked up this. Picked up quite a few vintage pencils. This one says Youth Brand. It's not a complete box, I don't think. 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh yeah, 12. Is this something you did this one, right?
I didn't even look that one up.
No. Just old pencils. And then we got a bunch of these. Look how interesting these are. They are square deal, made in the USA. Looks like most of them are number 3 pencils, but we bought a bunch. Probably a couple dozen. And then I had to grab this. Look, Great Smoky Mountains. It's one of those big souvenir type pencils. Probably going to get like $5 to $10 for it. Then we picked up 4 very old looking glasses. Some of them had these cases. I'm not sure about the cases. And then like I just realized this one's, oops. Okay. They are like, this one's falling apart. It's not broken. I just think it came apart, like the glue part came undone. But I just love the design. Let me show you another one. Look at this. Look at this one. See? I think I could get away with that. Maybe I'll have to take these to the VA with me and see if they'll put lenses in for me. I love these. And they're metal, y'all. That was the thing. All of this is metal.
You look like a school teacher that would hit your head with a ruler.
And then, wait, there's another pair here. I'm trying to be careful because I do think, look at these. They kind of look green. But again, I'm pretty sure this is metal too. Ooh, this one's heavy. Oh, the case is metal. Look at that. The case is metal. And then it's just these. These are interesting. Oh, let me put them down here. I think you guys could see them against my shirt better. Just, if anybody has experience with these old glasses frames, let me know. And then here's the bag I carried around for a while. Pick this up. Of course, I'm 50-50 with the electronics, if not worse. Paid, well, it says $3 on here. I didn't test it. I did pull it out, and you always got to be careful that the tails haven't been broken, and that the battery thing doesn't look corroded, at least from the outside if you can't immediately get in. But there's another one out. This one's going to be probably anywhere from like 20, maybe 30, depending on its condition. But there's another one out, and I'll have Robert throw a picture of it up. But it somehow is compatible with Alexa, and it's selling for like $100 or more, especially if you can find it new. But I thought that was interesting that I guess they're still doing stuff like this.
So I had to look up these horn rim glasses. Probably depends on the brand, but here's a lot of 7 vintage American optical eyeglasses, GI military. A lot of 7 for $190. A lot of 6 for $250. And then there's Shuron, S-H-U-R-O-N, horn rim glasses, $75 for one. Had one bid.
Well, I hope mine are something.
So apparently Shuron, if you have those, they go for, there's $35.
Are they vintage looking to you?
Yeah, they're vintage.
Huh. Maybe I found one of my new niches to be looking for, old vintage glasses. Alright, and then I had to pick this up. I think that, yeah, they had $6 on her. I couldn't find her. I found something similar. She's Mattel. I want to say she was like 1978. But I think she is a doll that somehow went from toddler to not toddler. I'm not quite sure. She was called something. But I didn't see one in that was African American. So I grabbed her. And it looks like, you know, she's got this original bonnet. This, I think, is her original dress. And she, other than her hair, just seems to be flat. I think she's in really, really good condition. And look, even has her shoes still. My gut, I'm thinking 50 or more for her.
Looks like she's wearing Crocs.
It's not Crocs.
That's what it looks like.
Now, I only found one of these. It was $1, but it has a Lefton sticker on it. And it's just the bookend, one side of a bookend. I thought maybe $12 or so for it. But somebody who could use it like in a bookcase and just one end of the books and then the bookcase be the other end. And then I found a tote of vintage toys. And we didn't get there right away. Other people had already been there and were leaving. So I was shocked because inside of this tote I found some very good vintage action figure stuff. First were these two. Look, He-Man, and I forget his name. But the thing is look, he's got his vest, which is often missing. And this guy has his armor plate and his thing on his arm. I never find them like that. Now, he does have loose limbs, but most action figure collectors know how to fix that, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Very good condition, hardly any paint wear. I grabbed these. They have been opened. If they are working, I'm keeping them for myself. I have a heck of a time with new pens. They just don't seem to last. And this definitely, I guess maybe it's red. Yeah, it's red. Just vintage Pilot pens.
I think your biggest problem with making pens last is that whenever you finish writing with it, you put it down wherever you are.
Wherever.
And they're just gone.
Now, if these are worth something, of course, I will be selling them. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is Masters of the Universe 2. Moat 2. But I forget his name. But again, look. He's got this thing which is removable and usually lost. I didn't check comps on any of these yet. But I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, $15 or so for him. This intrigued me. I just went ahead and grabbed it. If Google Lens doesn't help me, I will just post it on that Action Figure ID group, and I'm sure they'll let me know. But it looks like it was supposed to fit into something. But very interesting. And I think basically she gave me all of these littles for like $2. Now this is a plastic horse. Let me get my glasses. I remember looking it up. Enterprises, something Enterprises. It says Carolina Enterprises. But his face moves, his legs move. Just very interesting. I'm sure it's probably going to be bread and butter. But again, I have very little in this. Then I grabbed this. It is Hot Wheels, but it's Lindsay. It just says, I think, like tractor or something. Mod tractor. Just interesting. Look. Look. This is, I'm pretty sure, vintage Kenner Yoda, but he has his belt. So I'm thinking he's supposed to have a snake. I may run back over there just to make sure I can't find the cane or the snake. If it had the cane or the snake, it would be like $150 or so. I'm thinking here is like $30, $40, $50, something like that, because I have the belt and I have the robe. And then I picked up these. They just looked vintage. I can't really read them. Zymex or something like that. But little die-cast metal airplanes. I'll probably keep them together. I just grabbed them. It'll be a good time for me to learn this brand. And then look at this. See all these littles? There we go. Look. He's like an ornament or a charm. Because look, the back is that. And I'm hoping that doesn't mean something's missing from the back. But again, let me pull my glasses on. 20th Century Fox. That's all it says. 19 something. But this. Made in Japan. There. Made in Japan. I am positive this is very similar to one that I was watching Trash to Cash one pod right when they first began, and they were talking about their big sale. And I want to say it was Dave or Carrie, maybe Carrie, was talking about a figure that looked very similar to this. And then I went and found it at like the next weekend at a yard sale. But it was missing its arms. And look, this one's missing his arms. I think this one was bigger. This one's bigger than that one. You know what? In fact, I'm going to Google Lens him right now. I might run back over there. I guess he was supposed to have these big red wings. I think it would have caught my attention. But I'm going to go look. But I'm still hoping maybe $20 to $30 for him in this condition. And then somebody else can try to either find the missing pieces or do some kind of fabricated or something to redo it.
There was one that sold, he was missing one leg and only had half the wing in the back, and it sold for $40.
Mine's got his legs, he's got this chest plate, and you could tell these would have been easily broken, and they're all still intact. So maybe $40 or $50. That would be nice. But I think my favorite find of this whole thing was this. Look at him.
The head just looks wrong on there because of it's a different color.
Maybe it is somebody changed the head out. I don't know. But he's plastic, and he's actually a cake topper because the back says Bakery Crafts. But look, how hilarious. Favorite find in a really long time. And I skipped him the first time because I thought he was just a cheap knockoff Ken laying in the box. I didn't catch, he was covered with something. I didn't catch his position. But I just thought that was hilarious. All right, I think that was it. I think it was a fun estate sale. Relatively inexpensive, $36 for everything. I'm thinking the doll itself is going to pay for everything plus. And then I got some great vintage action figure stuff. I don't find them a lot. Usually somebody else has beat me to them because, face it, there's a lot of action figure guys and girls out there, collectors. So I'm glad I found them. And hopefully maybe 20, 30, 40 bucks on them also. And then Yoda. I'm going to go try to find that Canaan snake. All right. I've got lots of videos to make today. Bye.